Hi everyone. In this short video, I would like to talk about one of the use cases which is common across many applications. Did you ever come across a use case where you have to hit a button and then it takes a certain amount of time and then it doesn't even show you a loading icon because of which your end users are not happy? Or maybe you have hit the button to process some 100 records, and out of which probably it has taken some 5 seconds to process the whole chunk of records, and user was notified only after the last 5 seconds. And your users are not happy with it and they would like to see the progress on top of the screen. So these are very much common use cases in the real time. And even on the Pega applications, there are multiple use cases which cries for this kind of solutioning, right? So from my experience, one of the best use cases where I am happy as a user, as an end user, is the Pega product itself. When I log in into Dev Studio as a developer, I have an example. I have so many rules which needs to be checked in or discarded, right? Assume that I have three records, out of which I have done some private edit. I have these checkouts, but I want to discard all three of them. As a user, when I select the discard option, I see that, okay, I can choose all of that, which is good. So I have three records for processing where I have to discard all of them in one shot. When I start this, you will observe that when I start this, each of the record is picked for processing and the processing status will show up here. And once it is done, it will also show this is complete. You might think, oh, what's a big deal? This is all what we know, and this is what we're doing as a developer from long time, which is good. This as a developer, as an end user to Dev Studio, as a developer, you're doing this. But when your end users are using the applications which you are building on top of Pega, why not to apply the similar pattern? That's the point which I would like to highlight in this call. So when let's see what this does. Okay, probably for someone who is new to this, when we are doing this bulk action, when we start, probably might happen in a fraction of seconds, but let's see how that goes on. Keep a close eye to this column status on how the processing is happening. I click on start, first record done, second, third done. So the most important thing is within each record when the processing was happening, it has shown an indicator, a progress indicator. And once it is done, it also has shown that, oh, it's done, it's completed with a tick mark. Then it went to the second one. So if you have, assume that you have 20 records, out of that, if it is processing one by one, then this pattern, when you're doing some bulk actions where you are carrying out something on an application which is built on top of Pega, you can also take the same design inspiration and make it less frustrating to the end users of your application. Hope you followed the intent. That's all I wanted to share. Thank you.